let's start heading over there now. That's a pretty good price. I mean, we're at peak silage selling season. Say that fast 3 times in a row. Bet you can't.
Sweep the leg.
What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're back here, Farming Simulator 25. This is episode number 4. And in the last episode, in case you missed it, we bought a new field. We harvested some sorghum. We experimented with the physics of the harvester while we entered the grain mill. That was fun. We planted some grass in our new field. We bought a skid loader, which was absolutely awesome. And we bought a power washer. So today's episode starts off where we're ready to sleep. And after we sleep, we've got a busy day ahead of us. So let's go ahead and sleep. What the hell are we waiting for? All right, here we go. It is a brand new day here out on the farm. And you can see it is October. The leaves on the tree starting to change a little bit. We've got the grass turning a different color as the weather gets a little colder here on the farm. And that is pretty exciting. And we have got a couple of things right off the bat that we have to do in this episode. We have got to fertilize our new field. Let's go ahead and run over to our new field. You can see this one here is 100% fertilized, so we don't need to worry about that one. But coming over here to our new field that we just planted, you can see the grass is already starting to grow, and it's only 50% fertilized, so we do need to fertilize this field, and that is going to require us to get in our tractor and get our fertilizer on. All right, here we go, all ready with the fertilizer in our John Deere tractor. We're going to back this camera up. Let's go ahead and turn the fertilizer spreader on. There we go, tractor is started. Turning the fertilizer spreader on. I tell you what, we can probably just kind of go out towards the middle of this field because the width of this fertilizer spreader, it's going to get the whole field. About 2 passes here. We might be able to do it in 1 pass, but we just want to make sure we get everything, so we'll do it in 2 passes. And I tell you what, the graphics here, I don't know whether there was some sort of update or not, but graphics flickering a little bit here, but that is okay. It's nothing we can't overcome here on the farm. Flickering graphics are something that every farmer should know how to deal with. I'm just saying. All right, headed back up the field here. This is definitely going to take care of all of it. And then this field is going to be 100% fertilized. And we are going to get a little bit more yield out of the grass. And once we are done fertilizing this field, we can go back to our farm. We can check on our lettuce and our garlic and our chili peppers. Might be able to stack some of those up on that trailer. And then I think we're ready to sleep again, honestly, because we definitely want the month to pass so that we can harvest our first field of grass. All right, let's go ahead and drop this fertilizer thing off. We'll just drop it off right here. Let's go ahead and hop out. Let's check on our chili peppers. We've got 4 more pallets of chili peppers. And look at this. We almost have a full row of garlic. Probably room enough for 1 more pallet here at the end. And I'm assuming the same is going to be true for this lettuce. And it is. We got room for 1 more pallet down here at the end. So I don't necessarily know that we need to load it up on the trailer right now. But we are definitely going to need to do that probably after we sleep. Taking a look at the prices, chili peppers, it's October, next month will be November. I mean, we're really looking to sell these in February at $1,524 a liter. Right now, the best we can get is about $1,263. So we are going to have to wait a couple months there for chili peppers. And same thing with garlic, pretty much the same prices, the same scale. Best we can get there, $12.82 at the farmer's market. And same thing with lettuce there. Farmer's market, $27.33 right now. But if we wait till February, it goes up to $3,357. So looks like we're going to hang on to our product, but it looks like it's all going to go to the farmer's market, which is pretty convenient. So we can stack it all up on the same trailer. One more cool feature that I found in between the last episode and this episode, this cool little power washer, you can actually move it around. You enter it just like a normal tractor. You got to start the engine just like a normal tractor, and then look at this. This thing can just be pushed all around the farm. And we can push it over here. And, let's say we need to get the harvester. We just push it over here, and we can clean the harvester. I mean, it's pretty cool. You can go into first-person mode, and it works the same as driving like a tractor. It's pretty neat. In Farming Simulator 22, you couldn't do that. But now, in Farming Simulator 25, you can move this power washer all around. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and sleep here. I think that's the right thing to do. And then we're going to come back out in the next month, and we'll be able to cut the grass in 2 of our fields. All right, here we go. It is now November, and as you can see, the leaves on that tree have totally changed to a brown color. The grass has changed to a more brown color as well. The sky is a little bit of a different color. I mean, everything around here looks like fall, and that is pretty cool. All right, hopping into the Case tractor. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. We're going to hook up to our mowers, and we are going to mow these fields. All right, here we go. Let's get this mower on the back, and oh boy, that is tipping this tractor up. Whoa, look out. Boy, we need that front mower on to keep the front end of this tractor down. We're pulling wheelies here on the farm. All right, there we go. Front mower's attached now. The tractor is a little bit more stable. Let's go ahead and drop. Oh, geez, look out. I'm hitting trees. Holy moly. All right, let's go ahead and position ourselves up here to the front of this field. All right, let's go ahead and lower this mower. And we're going to make sure that our swath feature is turned on. There we go. Now it's set to swath dropping, which is great. That way we don't have to use a windrower. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn on this mower. Oh, there we go. Now the front mower is on. Go ahead and back this camera up a little bit, and away we go. Alright, we are mowing the grass here, and look at that. It's leaving us nice, pretty swath lines of grass. And I tell you what, all the grass that's over there, the brown dead grass, we can mow that too. It all counts as grass, so we're going to do that after we do these fields. We'll go ahead and get that loose grass out on the side. And I tell you what, here we can just keep on going straight across in through this field. It's all the same. And coming to the end here, let's just go ahead and turn around and get some of this grass in the middle here in the aisle. And here we go. We'll go up this side. Now, as this mower goes over uneven ground, the mower's going to bounce a little bit, and sometimes it will leave patches of unmowed grass, depending on the landscaping here, if the ground's too uneven, but that's fine. We can come back and get those sections on another pass. See, we're going to keep on going here into all of this grass over here. And we can cut all of this. Make a little wide turn here. Go around this tree. We'll kind of hug the side. And we'll just kind of cut all of this. we'll just take our time and go slow, making sure that we get all of this grass here. Don't want to knock into that greenhouse, bust a hole in it, ruin our chili pepper crop. Alright, be careful going by these bees. They're likely to swarm. Alright, watch out for the tractor. Oh boy. Alright, we'll mow right under that tractor there. That's fine. Alright, there we go. We are well on our way here to getting a nice crop of grass. And making ourselves a good chunk of change here. Just putting the final touches on this grass, and then we're going to go ahead and get our baler hooked up, and we are going to bale all of this grass. Not really sure how many bales it's going to give us. Then we're going to have to wrap the bales, and then we're going to have to load them up on the trailer. Alright, well that is pretty good for government work, even though we don't work for the government. Alright, the fields have been mowed. We're heading back over to the main parking lot type area. We can go ahead and drop these mowers off. We're going to pick up our baler, and we are going to bale the crap out of this grass. I mean, that's right. This grass has never seen a bale job like we're going to give it. And I don't even know what that means. Alright, let's go ahead and drop our mowers off right over here. There we go. Now we'll sling this thing around. Alright, there we go. The mowers are off. We are going to grab our baler and let's start baling. Oh boy, we cannot fit through there. And we have got to explore some shed options. There's just too much equipment in the way here, and we do not feel comfortable driving around. We're going to smack into some of it. Alright, hooking up the big Crone baler. And I tell you what, one thing we didn't get in this baler is the silage additive. So we are going to go to the store right now. We're going to buy some silage additive, and we're going to add it to this baler, because what that's going to do is get the silage bales, or actually the grass bales that we get baled up, they're going to turn into silage a little bit faster. One thing we always have to remember is every new month we have to check the used vehicle sale. And I'll tell you what, here is a truck which we can attach a semi-trailer to. Unfortunately, it's 62,000 bucks, and we've only got 12,000. So that's not going to work. All right, here is some silage additive. Let's go ahead and buy one case of this, or pallet, whatever you call it. We're going to purchase it, and now it's available at the shop. All right, let's drive the baler right up to it. And as you can see, we can start to add the silage additive. Alright, and that is one pallet of silage additive, and not sure if we're going to need to come back and get more. Let's start with this, see how we do. If we need more silage additive, we can certainly come back and buy another pallet, although it is a little bit expensive. It's definitely worth it for the yield that we get. Alright, turning on the baler here, and let's just start running over these rows and picking up the grass. Now, if you'll remember, we had straw in the baler, and as soon as we start picking up grass, it changes it to grass that's inside the baler. So all that leftover straw in there was not being wasted. Oh geez, we just hit a road sign. That is not good. Hopefully nobody saw us. And we'll back that camera out here, and there it is. You can see it peeking out. It's the little grass bale baby that's being birthed from this big baler. Now, sometimes this baler is a little bit difficult to maneuver, but you just have to be patient. You're going to miss some spots, and you just have to come back and get them. Alright, working our way up the field, and so far so good. We've got a couple patches of grass that we didn't mow right because the mower was bouncing all around, and that's fine. But we do have the majority of this stuff mowed, and I tell you what, the next month we're going to go over to the field we just bought, which is over there, and we will mow that grass and get some additional bales of silage. And one thing we're going to have to do is, after we bale up this grass, and we're going to have to wrap up the bales, and then we're going to have to wait. And usually if you sleep for one day and then kind of fast forward time for another half a day, most of the time that's enough time passed for these grass bales to turn into silage, and then you can take them wherever you need to go. Alright, well, we're not missing too many rows here. Let's go ahead and try and weave our way down in through here. Pretty sloppy job by the mower, but that's okay. We will get all of this grass into bales, and man, I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to yield us a lot of money, just like it has in previous farming simulator games. Alright, trying to tidy up this field here and the swaths of grass that we made is pretty difficult. It's going to be a little bit time consuming. But hopefully we can get it all done. I definitely hope we can get it all done before time runs out in the day. If not, we're going to have to continue it into the night. Alright, definitely much easier to go up and down these rows here. And so far, we are dropping a lot of bales here. I have a good feeling that this is going to bring us in a good chunk of change. I mean, hopefully it's upwards of, I don't know, 30, 40 grand per trailer full of bales. And we'll probably have about 2 or 3 trailer load fulls. Alright, just a few little tidbits left here in these fields. This is a very slow and tedious process here, baling up all of this grass. So we're going to tidy this up, and then we'll figure out what to do next. Alright, we've pretty much got everything cleaned up here. Let's go ahead and stop the baler. We're going to turn it off, and we're going to unload all of these square bales that are stuck inside of it. And that is it. Now we can fold up the baler. And let's go ahead and park it off to the side, and then we can get our bale wrapper, and we can wrap all of these bales. Man, look at all these bales. That is just cold hard cash sitting in our field. Alright, we'll just park this thing behind the greenhouses. Let's get that bale wrapper. Alright, here we go, hooking it on up. Tight fit in here. I tell you, we really are going to need to prioritize getting some sort of shed. Now we got to squeeze through this little opening, and there we go. Great job there. Let's unfold this bale wrapper. And away we go. Alright, I'm not sure how many of these things we have left. Probably only one that I see, so let's go ahead and try and scoop this guy up. We'll wrap it up, then we'll hop into our trailer and load them all up. Alright, there we go, last one in the wrapper. And if we forgot any, we'll come back and wrap them. But I think that's pretty much it. And there are a lot of bales here in this field and in this field. And we still have one more field way over there that next month we're going to be able to harvest that thing up, mow it all down, bale it up, wrap it up, package it up, slap it up. You know what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Parking the bale wrapper right here. Let's go ahead and hook that trailer up. Alright, there we go. Get it into operating position. Let's pick all these things up. Now, we're going to get a full trailer here. And I think what we're going to have to do is, after we get the full trailer, we're just going to wait. We'll probably have to sleep. And then we'll wait until these bales turn into silage. And I think we're just going to have to go sell them. Oh, geez, look out. I don't think we're going to get the luxury of waiting to get the best price. I think we're just going to have to sell them. There's too many of them here to sit around. I think logistically it would be kind of a nightmare to have to coordinate multiple trips. So this trailer holds 14 bales. And it's going to fill up pretty quick here. As you can see, it's pretty easy to ride around and pick these things up. Alright, and that is going to be max capacity for our trailer here. Let's go ahead and change this to transporting position. And we're going to come over here and just park this thing right here. Alright, hopping out of the tractor and running across the field. We're going to check this bale here, and it says it's still grass. And you can see it says fermenting 5%. Now that's going to take a little bit. We're probably going to have to sleep 1 month. And at the end of that month, I think at that point, they'll be fermented closer into silage. All right, really isn't anything left to do here in this month. Let's go ahead and sleep. We'll get into the month of December, and then we can check on the bales, see if they're any closer to being silage. All right, here it is, the month of December. And as you can see, there's no more leaves on the trees. I mean, wow. And obviously somebody's been raking because there's no leaves on the ground. So, wow, pretty cool. All right, as you can see, our grass is harvested. It has not grown back yet because we are in December, and I'm pretty sure it's not growing in December. Let's go and check on our bales. 77% fermented, and I think by the end of today, which is December, and I did change it in the settings to 2 days per month now, because we're gonna need, I think if we sleep and go into January, these things will definitely be silage by then, but I think at the end of this day they'll be silage, and we can go ahead and transport them and start making some money. All right, going over here and checking this field. Now this grass is ready to be harvested, but the trick is to wait 1 more month so that we get more yield out of it. So that's what we're gonna do. Sometimes you gotta play the math game here. Farming Simulator 25. Well, taking a look at the price for the chili peppers and the lettuce and the garlic, I mean, the prices are starting to get in a good spot here. Only a couple more months, or maybe even next month in January, might be able to sell them. Might be close enough to getting some good profit. The only thing we're really going to have to wait for is the honey. That looks like it peaks in March. Now, if we take a look at straw, I mean, straw, $142 right now we can get at the farmer's market. And really, we're only getting $10 more in January. So we might be able to take the straw and sell it right now. Unfortunately for us, the trailer is full of bales. So we really don't have a way to transport the straw unless we pick it up with our front end loader. We could put the straw on here on the trailer. Maybe we could take it, but I tell you what, I think we're just going to wait. I tell you what, it's almost a time where we can sell the wheat that we have in our trailer as well. But the big question is, what are we going to do with the proceeds from all of this silage? Do we start chickens with that money, or perhaps we can buy another field? Wouldn't be a bad idea to get some wheat or some other kind of crops going so that we can have a food source for the chickens. But I kind of like the idea of getting the chicken pen started. All right, we have changed the time to be 3:60, and let's just watch that clock go up. And once it reaches maybe about 2 o'clock here in the afternoon, we'll slow it back down and we'll check the progress of this silage. But we're just going to sit here and wait. I mean, you can see the percentage going up there, 92, 93, 94, and it should be getting close. 97, 98, 99. We have reached silage, and right there, bam. All right, changing it back. We've actually put it on real time because there's not much time left in the day. And now that it is full silage, we're going to take this trailer load of bales to wherever we can get the most money for silage. All right, silage, we can get $3.71 at the animal dealer. Let's go ahead and mark that on the map. Now let's start heading over there now. That's a pretty good price. I mean, we're at peak silage selling season. Say that fast 3 times in a row, but you can't. All right, here we go. You can see it in the distance, the animal dealer. Now let's go ahead and take the silage over there, and let's see how much money we can get. Boy, this is exciting. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Everybody's excited here. This is what we've all been waiting for in the series. It's a huge day for the farm. Our first payload. And here we go, coming up to the animal dealer. Let's go ahead and pull in here. We are going to drop this silage and watch that bank account rise. All right, here we go, unloading the bales. All right, we are ready. Let's go ahead and unload the bales here and ba-bam. Wow, $31,519 in bales. That's just one trailer load. We're going to have about 3 of those. It's going to be about $90,000. All right, lowering down the trailer. Let's go ahead and get this thing back to the farm. We'll load it up with another load of silage bales. Bring it back to the animal dealer, and it's another 31 grand. And man, this is exciting. What a great payday for the farm. All right, there we go. Another trailer full of silage. Let's go ahead and take this to the animal dealer. Another $31,000 waiting for us there. All right, here we are. Unloading the bales once more. All right, here we go. Ba-bam! Bales are gone. Another this one was only $30,115. That's fine. We had a partial bale in there. Let's go ahead and lower this trailer down. Get it on back to the farm. I think we're only going to have one more trailer. I don't know if we have 14 bales left, so it might be a little bit less than 14. But regardless, it's going to put us at a pretty good amount of money in our bank account here. And this is going to put us close to 100 grand. So we'll just have to remember that every time we cut grass and harvest it, it's probably going to net us about 90 to 100 grand. And if we do that a couple times a year, I mean, that's a pretty good profit. And imagine if we buy all the other fields around here. And this could be a grass empire. Just a money-making machine for the farm. And we can start expanding around the entire map. And that's exactly what the goal here is. It's a global takeover in Farming Simulator 25. That's right, I said it. All right, it looks like that's all the bales. Very, very exciting. We got 9 more bales here. And we're going to take these guys over to the animal dealer. I don't know, hopefully we'll get somewhere around 20 grand. And that is quite impressive for 2 fields of grass here. And we still have 1 field to mow next month. All right, here we are again. All right, the bales are ready. Let's go ahead and unload them. Bam, 91,000, 19,771 brings us up to $91,000 in our bank account. And that is pretty darn cool here. So heading back to the farm, we got a couple of things to look at. I mean, January's an exciting month. We got straw, chili peppers, lettuce, garlic. We're going to make a lot more money next month. And we are going to be in a good position to start with our chickens. All right, let's go ahead and park this trailer right here behind the beehives. Hopefully we don't get stung. Just double checking the price of the wheat. Yeah, I think wheat can wait 1 more month. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's move this trailer out of the way. And let's try and get this straw taken care of. And if we can just kind of move this over here, we'll just keep this behind the greenhouse. I'm wondering, let's hook back up to this trailer. I'm wondering if we can just kind of run back over that straw and maybe it'll just start picking it up. I don't know. It'll be an experiment here. Alright, is this going to work? Or are we going to run into our house? Oh, look at this. Oh, it worked. Oh, this is genius. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is great. Come on. Oh, we picked up a third one. Oh, we got to do the same thing for this stack, and then we can get this straw right back on this trailer. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is perfect. Now we can take this straw and we can sell it, just get it out of our hair. There we go. Alright, I'm assuming the straw can go to the animal dealer too. Looks like the farmer's market's got the best price here. Let's go ahead and highlight that. And the farmer's market is over here. So we can probably cut through the store. And let's cut through the back way here. Watch out so we don't bust up this fence. And we are on our way to the farmer's market to sell this straw. I'm not sure how profitable straw is and whether it's worth it to bale it up after we, harvest a field. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and unload these bales. I'm not really sure what the profit's going to be, but we'll find out. All right, unload the bales. There they go. 7,000 bucks. Wow, that is not great. And probably not worth our time. But you know what? 7,000 bucks is 7,000 bucks. So every time you harvest a field where straw can be produced, it's just going to add another $7,000 to your yield. So I don't think it's that bad of an idea. We'll just keep doing it. All right, going back to the farm. And we got a couple options. We can either buy a shed or we can really explore getting into some chickens. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and park this trailer back behind these bees. We're going to get out and I'll tell you what, we're going to sleep one more day so that it's almost January. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, here we go. Day 2 in December. And I think what we should do now is we should probably start loading up our product onto that trailer, because in February we're going to have to take it over somewhere and sell it. All right, let's hop back in our tractor. Did we check on the price of wheat? We did, and I tell you what, wheat is ready to go too. We can either sell it at the grain mill or we can hold on to it and use it for chickens. All right, I tell you what, we've gotten a lot accomplished in this episode and we've gotten some money in the bank. Let's take a look at the fields here, the map in general, and let's sort of plot out a plan. Eventually, we're going to buy field number 43. It's 102,000. We're going to buy field number 47. It's 85,000. Those are going to be turned into grass fields. This is going to be our grass operation. And then what I'd really love to do is then move over and start buying these fields over here, turning these into wheat, canola, or wheat, barley, oat fields, and we can start putting some chickens around. I just don't know where the chicken pens would go. Now this plot of land right here would be a good place to put some chicken pens. Let's look at it from an aerial view and see if chicken pens would work here. All right, it is pretty flat. There's some water there. Let's see how the chicken pens would look. All right, well, here is the chicken pens that we would get. The large chicken pen, they're 79,000. And I tell you what, we could put several of these chicken pens here. Let's zoom out a little bit. I mean, we could put like 3 here. We could put 3 here. Oh man, this would be a pretty good spot for like a chicken farm. And then we could have all of the fields next to them as like grain. The grain mill's right there. We might eventually be able to buy the grain mill. I'm not sure how that would work, but I mean, that could be like a production chain we could start getting into, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, the other option is we come down here to these fields here. We can buy this field. We can put some chicken pens in the back, and this could be like wheat, and then that could feed these chicken pens. Same thing here with this lot. And then all these lots have land in the back. So we could start buying this section here. And these are pretty cheap fields to buy. The other option is to come up here. And we have this field here with a small field. And then there's a bunch of land that we could put some chicken pens on. There's also this field here where you can put some chicken pens along the side. And then these two fields we could buy to have sort of a grain operation with chicken pens. And these aren't that expensive either. So a couple of different options going on here. We've got $98,000. Now a chicken pen costs $79,000. Then you got to buy the chickens. So I don't know that we are in a position to start our chicken empire yet. What we are in a position to do is buy this field, but that's only going to leave us with like $13,000 in the bank again. Now it's January, so we can't plant anything for a couple months, but we are going to be getting a big payday with those greenhouses. And I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to hold off on buying a field. We're going to hold off on buying chicken pens. We're going to wait until we sell our products, our lettuce and our chili peppers and our other field of grass here that should be ready to be cut next month. Let's see what that brings us as far as a profit, and then we will decide where we want to start our chickens. Leave it in the comments down below. What do you think is a good idea for our chickens? And we are going to tackle that in the next episode. Tell you what, it's getting exciting here. The farm is starting to hop. We got these greenhouses that are going to start giving us some income really soon. And I tell you what, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start stacking up this trailer in the next episode. We're going to cut the grass in the other field in the next episode. We're going to get prepared to sell all of this product and make a ton of money. And that's where we are. We might even take our little power washer and wash all of our stuff. But that is it. So I want to thank you guys for watching the episode. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for the love and support on the channel. Keep doing what you're doing, hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, hit the bell notification, leave in the comments, doing all the things that you got to do. I mean, you know what you got to do. Just go ahead and do it. The hell are you waiting for? But most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are going to see you right back here in the next episode.